We are glad to have in the house today the group managing partner and director of AKB Group. But maybe that will be the first question I will ask him. You should tell us about AKB Group. But before doing that, let me introduce him. His name is Mr. Debo Akintoke. That is, you're welcome, sir. Thanks so much for honoring the invitation.
Thank you, sir, Brabinga.
All right, sir. Thanks so much, sir. All right, sir. Let me start from here. Okay,
it's
sir.
a privilege being here.
All right, sir.
I really appreciate what you people are doing for CAC. We'll be following you behind the scene. I'm a secret follower of your program. I'm on CAC platform. I used to see what you do. Fantastic work for CAC. God bless you really good in Jesus' name.
Amen.
It has been wonderful. It has been wonderful. We see your good works that you have been doing for church, how you propagate the gospel of Jesus Christ through the platform of CAC News. It has been so awesome. I can tell you that I follow you keenly. You may not know. My name is Debo Akintoke, as he said. He said, what is the AKB Group?
Yes, sir. Let's start from there.
AKB Group. AKB is a combination of companies. By profession, I'm a chartered accountant. I'm also a tax practitioner. I'm a financial consultant, business consultant. So AKB Group comprises of Debo and Co. chartered accountants based in Lagos. We have AKB Professional Consultant Limited. That one handles consulting work, task management, business plans, and the rest. We have AKB Nominees. AKB Nominees Limited handles corporate affairs issues, business administration, directors, anything that with corporate affairs, filing of annual returns, and the rest. We even have AKB Transport and Logistics Limited.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is another part of our vision. That one is coming in full force in 2025 by the grace of God. It's already incorporated, it's working under the scene. We want to empower some people in terms of business, and then that has to do with transportation. One of the things that cannot go outside the world is means of movement. People must move from one place to the other. Right from before Jesus Christ, people must move. So we have a transport and logistics, which is in place. We also have in pipeline a company also in UK already.
Wow.
Registered.
Wow.
So we try to expand the tentacle outside Nigeria to Europe. By the grace of God, we've been on that for some years now, moving the company outside Nigeria. Outside the shore of Nigeria to expand. So that is all we have. There could be about 4 or 5 people companies working together. The mother of them is the chartered accountant, which is an audit firm, which is based in Lagos. Thank you, sir.
Amen. Thanks so much, sir. Thank you so much. Like I said earlier, he's a member of our church. He attends CAC Lighthouse in Lagos, while in Ibadan, he's a member of CAC House of Judah. So, in fact, he's the youth leader at CAC House of Judah by the special grace of God. Let's go to the business of today. Let me start from here, sir. We are looking at a topic which says mastering financial management and investment. What is financial management, sir?
Yeah, financial management. I put it in a simple way for people to say it's an art and heart of managing your money. The concept of money is an integral part of finance. Okay, but when you say financial management, you are saying, how do I manage the limited resources of money at my disposal? So I used to say it's an art and act, in quotes, to avoid inordinate spending. That's my own definition. You don't just spend anyhow. So because what you have is limited. Okay, so when you talk of financial management, which comes from the word finance, like I said, and the word finance has to do with money and the rest. So most importantly, people look at it in money. But although when you start with money, but it goes beyond that, go to investment. How do I live a debt-free life? If you cannot manage money, then you'll be in debt. So it's an act. It's a key of managing your money, which is limited at your disposal. So let me put it in that way. I should not do a kind of big grammar definition.
So, sir,
To,
let's move on, sir. What are the
yes, sir.
key principles of effective financial management, and how can they be applied in everyday life?
Key principles.
Yes, of effective financial management.
Good. The principle that I just talk about um finance now, and I said it's limited.
Mm,
Therefore, if it is limited, you must be able to um have what I call budget.
mm,
It's a key. It's a key. You must have it. You must have adequate how do I put it now? Yeah, adequate planning of your finance, which is part of that budget. You
mm,
must have discipline. You must know how to discipline yourself. That's why I said my definition is an art that avoid inordinate spending. You don't just spend anyhow. So for you
mm,
not to spend anyhow, you must have a financial discipline.
mm,
Oh, this money cannot just go. So budgeting, planning, discipline, all these are key that one must possess as an individual, even as a corporate organization, you must have that.
mm,
There are a lot of
mm,
things, but let me just put in that way. When I say discipline, you must discipline yourself in terms of spending. You must have what they call saving habit. You must have
mm,
investing habit,
mm,
and the rest. So if
mm,
you don't have all this, then you cannot manage finance.
mm,
You cannot
mm,
manage.
mm. All right, sir.
When you
Be,
manage finance, you will run in trouble. To trouble.
mm, mm. Being a financial expert, I want to ask this question, sir.
Yes.
What are the most common financial mistake people make, and how can they avoid this going to 2025?
Thank you. Very good question. If you see my definition, I said inordinate spending.
Mm,
People, the mistake people lack mostly is that lack of financial discipline. I tell somebody, I said, who knows? The Bible says we have 5 foolish and 5 wise virgins. When the issue came up, those foolish virgins, we call them foolish virgins, but they were able to go out to go and buy, to look for them to go and buy. Where did they
mm,
get the money? The
mm,
money was with them initially. Why the wise virgin use their money in a real way? Those people just kept it with themselves. But at point of need to go meet the bridegroom, start
mm,
running a scatter. So in essence, um, when people lack the discipline, they run into trouble.
mm,
Okay, we cannot. You cannot manage finance even for your personal life. Money just come and you spend it like that. Tomorrow, you are saying that something is coming tomorrow. How are you sure it's going to come tomorrow?
mm, mm,
Okay, just
mm,
you are already counting your hands when the eggs has not been hatched. Even
mm,
the eggs that have been hatched, do you know how many of them that will be successful? You
mm,
don't know. So, key point is discipline, sir, and it
mm,
applies to everybody, every one of us. Lack
mm,
of what I call financial discipline will make me to spend my children's school fees during the
mm.
Christmas period. You would not go and start begging the proprietor or the school
And
that
it
I'm
is
sorry,
very common nowadays. Oh.
not so I start begging them. But those things
Mm,
that we just finished Christmas, no.
mm,
You know that you pay school fees in January.
mm,
Inordinate spending will have caused you to spend all your cash, raw cash with you, while you are merry. I'm not saying you should not enjoy yourself, but
mm,
uh, with discipline in it. If you cannot buy much, buy Coke. If you cannot buy Coke,
mm,
buy water.
mhm.
Christmas will come and go.
And go.
Another
That
one,
is.
before you know, another one comes knocking.
Mm, mm. Wow. Thank you so much, sir, for those insightful words. I want to ask, sir, how can individual invest wisely, and what are the different types of investment options that are available to us in 2025?
Wise, invest wisely. Very good question. One, what is your objective of even investing? Do you have an objective of investing?
Mm.
What do you want to achieve? Before we even talk of wise investment, okay? Why do I want to invest? In what am I investing to? So one, you must know where you are going to. If I cannot own a bank, I can be a shareholder in a bank, okay, by buying their shares. Indirectly, I'm a shareholder, I'm a owner. But what is this just investing that is my problem? Why do I invest the limited resources with me? Don't forget, investment will take away cash from you. It's very good because it adds value to your finance in the future, not now. So that's it. What is the motive behind your investment? Is it for future gain, or you just want to save the money for some times? That you must first settle that before you say you invest wisely. Now, to invest wisely, then what are you investing to? Which organization, which entity? You must do your feasibility study very well.
So, sorry, sir.
You must,
For the purpose of those who don't know what feasibility study is, what is feasibility study, sir?
it's just a study of in simple way, look at the historical record and then forecast for the future, what will happen in the future. What is feasible? What is feasible via my study. That is the meaning of feasibility study in a simple way. Is this thing achievable? Happens to do this study, and you cannot study without doing some historical, checking on historical background. So when we are doing search for people, we say give us your 3 or 4, 5 years history, financial history. We cannot forecast for you for the next 4 or 5 years as well. Looking at your pattern, the pattern of your finance from beginning to the end, from the top to the lowest, we look at your pattern of finance. Then we can say, oh, this company, this is the trend of their spending, this trend of their income, their profit, this trend of. So we cannot project to the future. It's what is feasible through my study. And what do I need to study? Historical background. So look at that. That is key.
Thank you so much. I want us to be more practical now, sir. There are
Yes.
people, I've heard many people said they have money, but they don't know the business to go into. Let's look at the year 2024. Looking at year 2024, what are the business you can advise people? Okay, probably someone that have maybe 200,000 or 500,000, a million naira. What are the business
that
can invest
what is
into?
the motive behind it? 200,000 today, you will have 3 or 4 POS machine. Yes, because I'm telling you what is practical, because I've been involved in it. By the grace of God, some people have been set up through me, so I know how much I give them to start a POS machine. And today they are on their own. So what I expect for it is not more than 50,000 naira. So if you say you have 200,000 naira, you can do business. Out of the laundry business, how much does it take you to start a laundry business? You invest that money to buy machine and buy some things, and you start laundry business. Okay, that is one. Barbing salons, salons. You don't have to wait until you have big money, millions, before you say you have an investment. Don't forget, investment. Maybe I've not said. Let me just say, investment is putting your money in an asset. In asset that will better you financially. That's the meaning of investment. Putting your finance, your raw cash, into asset that will give you better financial stability. So a lot of businesses are there that people do not know. Look, see, if you want to say investment, look around your environment. What is the missing gap in that where you are living? Something is missing there. If you are living in an estate, you should be sure that there will not be shops selling the groceries. Without your money in your hand, you can start grocery business. That little money that you say, 100,000, you can start in that your locality. Investment, look to missing anything that is missing in that area. You see that you will fit into it, and before you know, you will boom. But
Wow.
objective also is key. Why are you going into it?
Hmm. Thank you so much, sir, for being practical, sir. I want to ask this, which is also very important, sir. What role does risk management play in financial planning, and how can individual mitigate potential risk?
Risk is the life itself is a risk.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
So not taking any action is a risk. Okay. I think the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 11 talk about a man, how we should invest. You invest not in one, not put your egg in one basket. That's the meaning of that. Not all of them will come up. Jesus Christ himself gave somebody 5 talents, gave one, two, gave one. That is a risk management. If
mm,
he has given
mm,
the one with 1 talent and give you 5, that guy
mm,
will waste it.
mm,
So when we talk of risk management, it's from perspective of God himself. God is not a wasteful God. God himself is not a wasteful God. So in essence, we as children of God, we must learn that as well. Risk management is one. Do you even have that? Are you a risk averse person
mm,
or you are a risk taker? If you
mm,
are a risk averse, I will tell you, don't go and put all your money in one. Because if it happens, death can come, IDP will come. For instance, someone like me, anything I cannot forgone, I don't give it out.
Anything you
So
cannot
take,
forget. Mm,
take. So this will okay, take. Immediately I give it to you, I close my eyes that money has gone.
mm,
So if you don't bring it back, I'm not moved. So there are a
mm,
lot of risk. There's no business that without risk. But firstly, you must first satisfy yourself. Why am I going to that business? And let me tell you, there is no business that will start today and start making profit today. It takes some businesses
mm,
10, 5 years to get into it.
mm,
Yes, well, I do that. Practically, when I start my business, I know how much I struggle to make things happen. In fact,
mm,
I said, should I not go back and take pay job
mm,
at the point because
mm,
of the risk involved? You just start from nowhere, no clients, no customers, and then it's a risk.
mm,
But we mitigate it in different ways. One, do I have that tendency to take the risk? If I have it, anything happens, it's fine. Two, then you don't put all your investment in one. Like you said, what is AKB group? AKB group into three. If one does not work, the other one will work. For instance, in my business, the first 6 months, we will do audit. We do audit,
mm,
general accountant. From July to the end of the year, we will do tax defense. That's AKB consulting. So when a business is already within in terms of performance during the year, another one is just picking up. And before you know, the year has run out. Start all over again. That's one of the way I mitigate my own as a person. Okay.
mm,
Um,
mm.
in my business, with the glory of God, I've never hold salary for one day or 1 month. And what did I
Wow.
do? When I have clients, there are some clients that I put on monthly retention fee. You must pay your money monthly. There are some I put on quarterly. There are some I put half yearly. There are some that will be yearly. The risk of the person that is yearly not to pay fully is very high because money
Mm,
may likely be huge. That's a risk. That's a risk management. For these people that want to pay millions, I start paying every month, monthly. So before you know, you are paying money in millions because you are paying every month. You don't know that you are paying in millions. So I pay bring thousands, bring 10,000, 100,000. Before you know, and that's what I used to run the office, pay salary. So I've never hold salary for work. This is what I sat down to. Is an intentional thing. How will I not be disgraced by my staff? Financial management comes in
mm,
place. Let
mm,
some people
mm,
pay monthly. Let some people pay quarterly. Some people pay half yearly. So, sir, I have some bad debt, but they come back later. And that help us to run the office that we have not run our grant one day. Since over 10 years we'll be running.
Wow.
So it involves a lot of, and it depends on the sector you find yourself. There's always way to mitigate every risk. There's always mitigation does not mean you eliminate it completely. It's to mitigation means you reduce the impact. People should get that correctly. When I say mitigate, you are just reducing the impact of the risk, not that you completely eliminate it. No, it's not possible.
Wow. Oh. Sorry, thanks so much, sir. I want to, before I continue, I want to tell our viewers across the globe as you are watching this program, kindly do us a favor of sharing it, please. There are millions of souls that need this enlightenment, that need this education. Kindly share on different platforms. And even if you're on Facebook, share it on different groups. May the Lord bless you as you do so in Jesus' name. So I want to ask, sir, I think you have said it, but maybe you can still re-emphasize. How can individual achieve financial independence, and what step can they take to get there?
How can individual achieve financial
Independence.
independence? And what again? Is that all?
And yes, and what step can they take to get there, sir?
When you say financial independence, one, nobody is independent apart from God, though. That is starting point. You must acknowledge God in that. You must. We are talking to believers, I believe. God. In any investment, God must be the number one in it. That you not run to bankruptcy. Okay, that is one. Aside that, financial independence. I said the other time, do you have plans for yourself? Do you have budget for yourself? Someone like me, I hate borrowing. I don't like it. But in the early days of my business, I borrowed from my mother. I borrowed from my mother very, very well. It took a particular decision when I said, this year, we will not borrow. I said, I will not borrow. I call my wife, don't borrow anything. Make use of what we have. That is the starting point. Don't cut your clothes according to your size, according to the available cloth that is available. If you say according to your size, I may be big, and the cloth may not cover me. So, the cloth that is available, sir, may I tell you, sir, while I was in the audit training, for numbers of years, I cannot buy a suit to wear. I can't even buy ready-made. So what you do is do cut and sew. And what they call waistcoat is what I wear mostly for years. Because I want to have financial independence. I don't want to go and start borrowing. Okay? So you keep your spending limit with what you have in simple way. There are shirts where you can buy a shirt of 250,000, 300,000, 500,000, and there are shirts of 10,000.
Definitely.
The major thing that is to cover your nakedness. When you're not at the level of that, why should you go for it? That's why I said inordinate spending. Stay within your reach. If your money cannot take flat for rent, take room and parlor. You cannot take room and parlor, take a room self-contained. So these are things that one must imbibe to have that independence. Independence means that you are free from, in fact, we call it debt-free life. In 2 Kings chapter 4, now we talk about a prophet of God that died, and the wife went to go and meet Elisha. See your servant, is how he served God, but now creditors are coming to pick his 2 sons. That man did not live a debt-free life. You see that he lived all his life till death on some people, creditors, and they're not coming for the only children he had on earth. Thank God for Elisha's prophetic auction, prophetic utterance, prophetic action, work to save that woman. If not, that woman would have been enslaved. The children would have been enslaved till the end of your life. So, manage whatever you have for now. When God takes you higher, you can change your class somehow, if you wish, and you can even still maintain your status. It doesn't affect you negatively. Yoruba will say, that I put on big clothes does not mean I'm a big man.
Mm.
Right. So stay within your reach, stay within your limit. You know your salary. You know your salary is not more than 250,000, and you are already spending 300,000 in it. You are not you're already at the mercy of some people at that moment.
Mm.
So that is why you must have what they call personal budget. This and this is what I can do. Without this, after this, it's not possible. I won't go outside
Mm.
that. Discipline is a key with what they call intentional planning.
Mm. 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 Wow. Thanks so much, sir. There are people who have started maybe a new business in 2024. And one of the major challenges is that they are still finding it difficult to manage it. Personal money and company money is a challenge to many. Family money and company money. That when they are facing the challenges, they will have to dip their hand into the money that is meant to maintain the organization or to maintain the company. What is your advice in this kind of situations?
They should stop it. I advise my clients. If you are as I am in my business, I pay myself salary every month.
You pay yourself salary. That's why you are the owner.
Yes. So
Wow.
anything that goes beyond that is borrowed funds.
Hmm.
If I give you my bank statement, you see some of them will say loan from the company to be repaid back. I put it there in my own bank statement.
Hmm.
So that when I say this money is loan from the company, and there are times as well, I also loan the company money.
Hmm.
So you
Hmm.
must separate it. If you are in a business, tell whoever is involved. I need to tell my client this: business is an entity on its own. It's a legal entity. You
Entity.
register it. It's on its own. You are CEO. May I tell you, CEO? You are an employee of that company, though you own it. You are an employee now, so the company should be able to pay you. If your company cannot pay you, it should not be in existence. So, and
Hmm.
you all your family expenses, personal expenses, should come from that your personal for what the company is paying you, not um from the business money. May
Hmm.
I tell you this for
Hmm.
free? If you go for visa interview and you present your personal bank statement and your company bank statement, if your company has millions and your personal has legal money, your visa will not be granted.
Hmm.
They will tell you that business is a different entity on its own.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
This is life experience. They won't grant you visa. They will tell you that you are the one traveling, not the company. So, and you are the one that want to sustain yourself where you are going, not the company. So the money in your account must be enough. Your personal
Hmm.
account, it must be enough to say you can be able to sustain yourself the numbers
Hmm.
of days you are on holiday or you are traveling. So have millions in your corporate account, your company account. They will tell you this is business money and not your money. So you pay yourself from that your company every month as you pay other staff. Then you discipline stand with what you pay yourself to take care of your family or whatever. That is all.
Wow.
So
Thank
if the company wants to give out CSR to people, they can give out CSR to churches to wherever. That is companies. Yeah, we call it corporate social responsibility, not individual social responsibility. It's corporate. So I can give my church 10 million.
you.
That is company, not me.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
So that is it. Pay yourself from
Wow.
the business, no matter how small
Hmm.
it is, and you stick to that your payment to take care of your personal expenses. Then you consider the business will boom.
Hmm. Well, yes, sir, what is your thoughts on online investment platform that many people engage in these days? Do you think that it is safe?
I used to avoid that talk because I'm not involved in it. Anything that is not legal in your nation. I don't involve myself in it.
Hmm.
Okay, you say online. Who are behind the online business? I've seen people burning their fingers. I've seen people burning their fingers on that.
Hmm.
So, and I just smile. It's like that's the way I used to call people. It is an investment. It's an investment you're not sure of. You are gambling.
Mm.
You are gambling. For heaven's sake, if I want to invest, I can buy share in company. I know the history in Nigeria. Say online, put my money, and then, sir, I don't always encourage people to go into it. That is a
Mm.
pure gambling. And that's when it happens, see, people will just, they will know who and who to hold
So,
responsible.
mm-hmm.
Who are the CEO? Who are the managers? Who are the shareholders? Who are the founders? Virtual founders, virtual shareholders, virtual ownership, taking money, post money to pay Peter, and that's what you call investment, and you put your money into
Mm.
it. So I have seen people that they 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 regretted doing that. I've seen people. People say they make money out
Mm.
of it. Well, good of you, good luck to you. But
Mm.
if it is not it is not government backup, I don't support it. Which is
Mm.
virtual that you. So I say investment has to do with asset. By my nature of uh, profession, asset is something tangible you can see. I can see. If I invest in your company, I know it's a company, not Benga.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
You get the point. So not talk
Mm.
of something that's not virtual. I say online. I have not done it. I will not do it.
Mm.
Let me just stay with the blessing that God will have give to me that has no sorrow to it.
Mm. Mm.
So that's my take to that for people. People have been asking that question since different forums. I said, for me, it is no, no, no for me as a person. If you're
Mm.
you're a good risk taker, you don't mind it, you go to it, if it fails, good luck for you. Don't come back and start crying before me that it fails. But I know from people that it has failed severally.
Mm. Wow. Thank you so much, sir. Really appreciate you. I want to ask again, sir. Uh, Looking at the economy of Nigeria in 2024, there is this fear that 2025 will not uh, may not get better. Let me put it that way. Do you think Nigeria is conducive enough for financial or for business investment?
It is. Our country, sir, by military experience outside the country, Nigeria is a fertile land for investment.
Mm.
I can say that 100%. Do you think it is easy for them in UK? Why look at the tax rate? Why are the people that are in abroad there? Go go and ask them the way they live. Sir, the kind of house you are living in Nigeria and you're in wherever you stay, it's not a cost. You can't afford that in abroad because the
Mm.
rent, the utility, everything will chop all your money. Nigeria is a fertile land. We have all the resources. What Nigeria lacks is leadership. Every other thing, we are good. I can tell you, sir.
Mm.
We are very, very good. We are good.
Mm.
Nigeria is you invest. Just look deep very well. Do your what I call study very well. Feasibility study. What is feasible? If I do this, you will make it. You will make it.
Mm.
You should make it.
Mm.
That's good.
Mm.
For 2025, I foresee something better for Nigeria. For instance, this morning, I think yesterday, they said our Warri refineries started working.
Mhm. Mhm.
Some weeks ago, they said Port Harcourt refinery
But
has
that
started
would be
working.
very. Mm.
Dangote refinery is working. I'm aware that petrol price has reduced by 100 naira
Mm.
Saturday. So if those things are working, if those economic how will I put it now? The economic factor that's going to put in place, they really put it in place, and everything is going fine, Nigeria will be better. But we are coming from a very deep recession. Nigeria is already in recession.
Mm.
So it is not just 3, 4, 5 years. When they say the policy government being done is this, is that, I'm a tax expert. So I know what the man is doing is correct, is right, but we pay the price.
Mm.
We will surely pay the price. Well, but when the wound is up, we all enjoy it together. But it's not something
Mm.
that we can do within 1, 2, 3 years. Okay?
Mm.
But sir, let me just say, we may not have drastic improvement, but things may likely stable as it is in 20. If you survive 2024, surely 2025 will survive it.
Mm. Mm.
You survive it.
Hmm. Wow. If we survive 2024, 2025 will surely survive it. Let me ask, there are students who are watching us across the globe, yeah, in
Yes.
Nigeria, particularly in Nigeria. Are there businesses that a student can still engage in, particularly on campus, that no students, they are not that financially buoyant? Are there online businesses or any other business that you think that we advise students to engage
Student. You
in?
said students.
Yes, sir.
My son came to me some months ago. He said, Daddy, I can see how much you are spending on all of us. You have been trying, and I've been thinking of how can I be of help to you. And I said, Tolu, you are a student. Go back to your school.
Hmm.
Why should they go to business? You already have what they call divided attention. I sent
Hmm.
you to school to go and study. This is the time for you to study. Face your school religiously. Yes, I
Hmm.
know there's what you call indigenous students that maybe their parents are not that buoyant.
Buoyant, yes, sir.
Yes, I know there are people like that. You have to be very careful. In schools, what is that handiwork that you can do? Are you good in barbing? Have a clipper, barb your
Hmm.
friend. Are you good in air plating? Do it. Are you good? If are you good in business like selling of grocery? When you go for holiday, you buy some food, sell to your students, to your colleagues in school. I sell gari, I sell rice. No, that can help you. But don't forget, your focus is to go to school and be a student, come out with a good result. What is the sense of you being a business person in the school and then you have a low GP when you come out? Where will you work?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
You already have what they call divided attention. And what
Hmm.
happens is that people, the younger people of today, the youth, they don't have what I call the spirit of deferred gratification.
Hmm.
It will come, but you have to defer it. Sir, if you know where they call Mokola in Ibadan, Mokola in Ibadan,
Yes, sir.
that's
I
where
need to.
that's where I reside years back. And I did my training somewhere in Orogu after UI. There are times that I trek.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. There are times I trek from Mokola. I just climb it, go to Premier Hotel, descend down, face Sean, go straight. Only from that place to Orogun, there's no shortcut. I have to face it squarely. But I knew then that I was in a training. But today, that training has paid off.
Hmm.
When you are school, I
Yeah.
advise you focus. It's just for a limit of 5 years, based on your cost. So you come out and then explore yourself for whatever business you can do. But
Hmm.
in a case where you think, then that I just said, selling of groceries, um, little things, even the laundry business I said, the laundry business, you can start washing clothes in your dormitory and get little money from your colleagues who that are lazy to wash their clothes. Yeah, so you get little money and you make it for
Hmm.
yourself. What will you use to do that? Start with your hand before you buy a washing machine now. And the washing machine also in stages. There are some of small amount, there's some of bigger amount. But I advise that you focus. Paul said, one thing I chase, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. That's my advice to the students, to our youth in school. Finish that
Hmm.
course, come out excellently, have good result. Then if you have like in Jabu, I know Jabu has a course called entrepreneur course.
Yes, yes. Hmm.
Then go and do entrepreneur course. If you come
Hmm.
to me, sir, I said, what are you doing? You come to my friend. You said, I study political science. And you come to all this come and I said, to come and do what? Come and teach him politics. I said, this is a career. I told you, I said, this is a career assault. You are in the wrong place. I can only take you to, sir, I have passed my high camp. I'm doing ACCA. Okay, I say, oh, you have that mindset of be an accountant. Then I can take you. But you come with I won't take you. How will,
Hmm.
how, how will I start teaching you double entry from scratch when you come out with political science certificate?
Hmm.
So I would say
Hmm.
go and work in the field where you fit into. Don't do
Hmm.
what I call career somersault. So,
Wow, thank you so much, sir. I have two more questions before we go tonight because our guest is already around. I want to ask one of the major problem of many people when it comes to business establishment is capital. And recently, and we all know that the interest rate in Nigeria now is around 27%,
30%.
um, 30%, 30 to 32%. Thank you so much, sir. Do you think it is advisable for new business owner to even take loans at all, considering the interest rate?
Again, we go back to the issue of feasibility study. In that one, if you want to do it, we look at you borrowed fund. What are you even going into first? Is it something that you can start with loans from friends, from family? I told you, I said when I started my business, my mother was my CBN, lender of last resort. At the beginning of the year, what I will need for the first 3 months, I get money from my mother. Mama, send me this amount of money. It's because it was because she was available.
Hmm.
Okay. So do you have family and friends who trust you? Are you a person of integrity too? That's one.
Hmm.
Before you go to the issue of going to the bank, then do you think the bank will give you money without certain criteria? The bank will also look
Hmm.
to your historical background, historical history, your finance. Where are you coming from? So it's not easy to even get the money like that. Okay. And that's one of the reasons why you see the interest is very high, because you know that they may not even get their money back if they give you the money. And typical of Nigerians is when they get money, okay, I'm talking to children of God. After that, somebody will get money and divert money to something else. Problem will
Hmm.
come. So integrity is a key issue. But if you need to borrow for a very big project, please borrow, but you must have the mindset of repay back. Dangote
Okay, sir.
Refinery
Okay, sir. I want to ask you. I'm so
borrowed.
sorry.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Can you tell us, are there grants that our youth can apply? They can apply for grant that will help them, that will help their new business owners.
Grant in Nigeria. Ah, for now, I am not aware of more of sort of in Nigeria because the government itself are struggling to finance the budget.
Hmm.
But I
Okay.
know for women in business, if you go to the what do you call them now? Um I'm coming, I will remember the name.
Okay, sir.
Uh there's this finance post, I mean, not really a grant, a loan of 1 digit for women in business. What do you call this?
Okay.
Entity. Yes, that's what I'm aware of that because I involved in that with some clients where we package ourselves because when the loans of the banks is 32, 33, this one we give to the women in business. Um, that's one I'm currently working on now. And it's just 9%. Okay, but for students, apart from the student loan that the new government set up for the people,
Hmm.
I'm not aware of any as far
All
as
right,
I'm
sir.
concerned.
Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate you. And lastly, I want to speak the minds of some youths of our church. Are
Yes,
there opportunities for youth of our church in your organization, AKB Group?
yes, yes.
Hmm.
We've
Can you mention some of the opportunities?
Ah, if you come now, for instance, if you come as an accounting graduate, um, I take you up as audit training, mentor you.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be doing that. I used to do that. When I see your CV, I'm from CFC. I give that. I can tell you, I give that opportunity. My next admin staff will start with me in January now. Because I say, oh, you're a CFC member. Which church? You should be a pastor. Many of them say, oh, I know the pastor. They come and start work. So I do that for our youth very, very well.
Hmm. Hmm. So
But they must
where is your head office in Lagos, sir?
Ikeja.
Okay. Okay, sir. All right, sir. I don't know if you can drop your email address. Maybe there are people are watching who really want to contact you for any. You can drop your email address, sir.
If you Google www.akbprofessionalconsultant.com, you will see us. You can send email to that. You see
www.akb.
www.akbprofessional.com.
Okay, okay, okay.
You will see everything about the firm there, and you will see an email. You can drop anything there. People drop their CV there. We see it. We make use of it. Okay,
Okay.
that is and someone, because if I say my personal email is always loaded, I may just look at it and then. But if it goes there, somebody will vet it and
Mm,
maybe that there's email awaiting my attention. I can tell you that.
mm, mm. Wow. Thank you so much, sir. Really
You
appreciate
bless.
you. Thank you for honoring your invitation and thank you for this enlightenment. Really appreciate you. I'm so sure that our viewers across the globe have been blessed already. They have been blessed in the last over 30 minutes, and I'm so sure that they will even like, they will even wish that we invite you very soon by the grace of God. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you, sir. And we pray that the company will continue to move forward in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much, sir.